Okay, we're going to do a full moon Pickapile. This will be group 1. This will be group 2. And this will be group 3. I'll give you a minute to feel into which one you like, and then we'll start. Okay, I am going to start with group 3 because when I was doing the pulling of the cards, there was like just tons and tons of cards just flying out, and it was just like so much chaotic energy. So before we get going, in general, we have until mid-February for the Year of the Horse to actually begin. That's the Chinese New Year. So we're still in the final stages of shedding mode. We are in a numerical 1 year, which is certainly helping us clear the rest of whatever we need to clear. So I just want to start off by saying that for everybody, and particularly to here group 3, because there seems to be a lot of really chaotic energy surrounding you right now, or still, or all of the sudden. Okay. Unique well-being. Okay, so you guys have to take care of yourselves in a very particular way. If you don't already have those ways, or there's something that you already do that's unique or particular, this is telling you that your well-being is going to be bolstered by very specific things for you specifically, not things that anyone else will be doing. I mean, other people will probably be doing it, you know what I'm saying, but not trendy things. Okay. So this is focusing on your well-being for this full moon, okay? And this is probably this will be into the next week. So from now through next week, the way you take care of yourself is going to be a little bit different. All right, dog. Be your own best friend. Okay. Well, I mean, that's self-explanatory. You're looking too much to external things and people around you to make you feel good. I forgive and let go with loving ease. So we're working on forgiving. We're working on taking care of ourselves, forgiving ourselves as well as others. And part of that, we have to be our own best friend in order to forgive ourselves and be loving and let go. Like I said, too much external focus, not enough internal. Again, well-being, you're being helped. Heaven is working behind the scenes to help you, even if you don't see the results yet. So you really, really, really have to just focus on your well-being, how you're taking care of yourself now, especially into the next week. Because no matter what it seems like right now, the chaos that's surrounding you right now, it's temporary. Let's see, a divine feminine archetype that you can look to that is helping you right now, that is one of your guides currently, is the Freya, the goddess of discernment, which seems very fitting. I spend my time wisely. I only say yes when it's a holy hell yes. All right, so again, this is all about your well-being and choosing what's best for you and not other people. Again, not looking outside, not doing things externally just to do them because they seem appropriate, but really what's going on inside. How can you be your best friend? What would you do for your best friend? Treat yourself the same way you treat your best friend. And Freya, if you call on her, speak to her during the day, she will help you in your ability to discern well while you figure out how to quiet your mind a little bit. Oh, okay, so right now you're dealing with resolving anger, dispelling sadness, and rediscovering your happiness. This is why the dog is here. That's a playful energy. It's a supportive and loyal energy. So your well-being this week in this full moon is front and center. And that has to do with your ability to look inward and figure out how you can let go of any lingering anger and sadness, find your happiness again. The chaos around you right now is because you're too externally focused. You have to bring the focus in. You have to bring the focus in. Choose what you're consuming, internally and externally. Only do things that make you feel better, not triggered. This is for the next week. You're doing some deep healing. This week is about rediscovering your happiness by way of what works best for your well-being and health. Godspeed. We're just going to go backwards. Group 2. Group 2. Ooh. Banquet for the soul. Let's see what you're doing this week. All right, so banquet for the soul. This first card says, child, give yourself permission to play. That's what I was thinking anyways. All right, so you need to, things have been too serious, obviously. And so this full moon is going to be about your ability to find play and joy and focusing on the things that make you feel happiest, the most joyful, childlike sense of wonder, like a snow globe. That's hilarious. We are all sisters and reflect the divine in one another. So we're going to be working with women this week in your circle, new women, meeting new women maybe, or letting go of your fear of being around groups of women. Let's see. Yeah, collaboration brings more sweetness into my life and into the world. All right. So we're spending time with our sisters, collaborating, playing this week, and possibly grieving grieving the past. Okay. All right. So father healing, your personal power increases as you give any father-related issues to heaven. So the thing that's preventing you from finding that childlike sense of wonder, the thing that's preventing you from feeling good, collaborating with others, is you're in a deep father healing mode right now. And it could be an actual father figure, or people who father you in some way that you don't necessarily even want them to. But you're just letting go of those issues. They don't serve you anymore. Like I said, we have until mid-February for the year of the horse. We're in the tail end of the year of the snake and shedding. But you're going to get around all of this, father healing and grieving, through being with your sisters and playing, collaborating with the girls, collaborating with feminine energy. Okay? We're collaborating with childlike energy in general. We're finding joy, we're playing, and we're finding the feminine energy to work from because we're healing father energy. The divine feminine archetype that is supporting you right now is Parvati, the goddess of devotion. I am love, and that love doesn't leave. When I commit to love, my soul evolves. So that is the way through this energy. Love. Love for yourself, love for the people around you, even love in grieving those father issues. You're grieving because there's love there. And we're soothing impatience. There's nothing to do but wait. So this is all about just being not still, but freeing yourself from the sense of urgency, the sense of emergency, the wanting to speed things up and go fast. Kids aren't like that. Kids revel in the here and now. They revel in the play. They revel in love. That's what kids are, is their pure love. And they can have impatience for sure. But that's why we're soothing all of this. We're soothing impatience. We're soothing our grieving. We're soothing our father issues by being in a childlike, wonder, playful state with feminine energy. Nine, 10, 11. Okay? Okay. And group one. Group one. Let's see what's going on. Your heart is a healer and 22. All right. Party, celebrate yourself. All right, look at that. So you've been doing a lot of work internally, personally, and you probably are someone who helps others. You're very loving. You're very loving. You care a lot about others, and you have a very big heart for that. Celebrate yourself. Celebrate yourself for being the generous of heart and spirit person that you are. This full moon is telling you that you don't need to focus on others all the time. Your heart is a healer, and it's also helping you heal. And you need rest, because rest helps you feel and look your best. This is your life purpose, more than likely. This is group one. This is your life purpose, more than likely. And if you're not doing that in some way already, maybe you can find this year helps you transition to doing something that you actually love doing that supports your ability to help others with your big heart. But anyways, your life purpose, you're just love. Your love, period. That's your empowering place. You have to remember who you are and that your life purpose on this earth is to love and, moreover, love yourself. Because you can't love others the way you do if you don't find time to rest and love yourself. That's where your power comes in. That's where you feel empowered, is when you're loving yourself and celebrating yourself and resting. You're more empowered to help others, to bless others, to be a blessing to others, to receive blessings. You can't pour out, give, and expect to receive also. Break free. Try different ventures and experiences as a way to grow and learn. Well, that's right in line. You have to break free of only constantly giving and loving others. Try different ventures and experiences as a way to grow and learn. You are in a time where you are to be self-love focused. You are to be resting. I'll repeat, this is the final stages of the snake year, as the Chinese New Year is mid-February. So you do have the rest of this month and this 1 year supporting you in breaking free from choosing only to love others as opposed to yourself. The divine feminine archetype that's assisting you right now is Bridget, the goddess of eternal flame. I am an eternal flame, and each day my light grows brighter. Well, if that's not in line, I can't tell you what is. And the way your light grows brighter and the way that your flame stays lit is by celebrating yourself, resting, and not giving so much of yourself to others. Okay, this is all about focusing on your healing and your well-being, because your ability to rest, restore, keeps your light bright, and it gives you the ability to continue doing what you love doing, which is helping others heal and loving others and having a big heart and being generous. You're also releasing expectations of you're releasing the expectations you put on yourself to being everything to everyone. You are supportive. You are a person that people come to for help, etc., 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 because you have the capacity to do so. But right now you sit in a place where you know people expect that of you, so it's really hard for you to celebrate yourself and find rest and take care of yourself. Okay? So you're going to release the fact that you know that everybody needs you, wants you, likes having you take care of them. Okay. That's so cool. Only the highest possibilities come to be, whether I envision them or not. The more you let go of other people's expectations of you, the more you find yourself, and the more possibility of living in your highest and best, as I say, golden ribbon path is available. So this full moon into the next week is about just letting go of how much you do for others, and you're in receiving mode, allowing yourself to receive love, the same love and care you give others, but also, more importantly, resting so that you can continue doing that. And hopefully you can turn your ability and your big heart into part of your life purpose, if it's not already. Okay? Take care of yourself. Focus on loving yourself. Focus on rest. Fill your cup back up. Let go of other people's expectations of you filling their cup up all the time. Okay, we're going to go back. Group 3. We're going to pull one of these cards. This is going to be a question, answering a question. Answering a question. So, pause if you need to. Ask the question. And come back. But this will be the most appropriate answer right now for this full moon into this next week for the question you have, because the healing that you're doing this week is going to change how this happens after this week. So group 3, everything I told you in your reading, this is a sign that good things are coming. Okay. Group 2. Ask your question, group 2. Pause if you need to. Because the answer to this question right now is what you're changing the outcome this week through healing, through this full moon energy. So the answer to your question right now is no. However, flowing through this full moon and using its energy appropriately could in fact change that answer. Come back next week. We'll do another one. Group 1. Pause if you need to. Ask the question. 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 Remember, the answer to this question could change next week after you've done and used the energy of this full moon. This is the sign. Whatever your question was, this is the sign. Flow accordingly.